Sia has been concerned and isn't taking no for an answer. Come on, man. Tell me what's going on. I look over at Ari, who just shakes her head. She doesn't know what to do either. I'm just talking to myself, okay? I do that too, pump myself up. I try to walk by him, but he stepped in front of me yet again. He shakes his head. No, that's not going to work this time. I'm not stupid, Ozaki. I'm not letting you by until you tell me what has been up with you lately. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? I look at Seiya, and I can see that he's not angry at me. He's concerned. Look, you can trust me, okay? I'm not going to tell anyone or make a fun of you. Yeah, right. Once he heard about a fairy, he changed his tune. I actually a pretty spiritual person, eh? Spiritual person? I get the impression from watching you that something really crazy is going on. I think we live in a world that has both human and non-human creature in it. And maybe you're dealing with something non-human. Um, he really seemed to know me more than I expected. I spend a lot of my spare time researching occult, magical creature, and world beyond our. You may actually have something important that could help me. Maybe I should dive a bit deeper into this. What should I ask about? What should I say? The cult, magic creature, world beyond our. Hmm. That's. I don't know what to ask. Okay. World beyond our. Let's ask that. World beyond our. That sounds a lot of where Irene and Sakia have never come from. What do you mean by world beyond our? A lot of people believe in the intellect dimension, for instance. World that exists with our, but that we are not capable of seeing. So, in this alternate dimension, there's a spirit or something? Possibility. And they are all around us, living out their life, we're just not aware of them. I can see Irene and Sakya the easiest right along us, but no one else can see them. That sounds a lot like what Say are talking about. You believe in this stuff? I never seen an alerted dimension, but I won't be able to anyway. Sometimes you can believe in things without seeing them. I think there's a lot of evidence for this other world. He really opened her mind about his stuff. Maybe I can trust him with my story. So, see you. You can trust me? Whatever's going on with you, I just want to help. I can see in his way that he's being honest. Maybe I should tell him. He might be able to help me. What should I do? Why everyone say I don't trust anyone, even though my friend is. You seem so open, and he's such a good friend. I know you're a good friend, but I cannot trust him. But I can tell him he's too crazy. I I already told you, nothing is going on. Really? You're just gonna keep lying? I'm just talking to myself. That's it. Saya looked at me with an intense sense of disappointment. I thought we were friends. We are. Saya shook his head. No, friends don't like each other. Wow. He slumped his shoulder and turned away. No, Saya. Saya walked away from me and disappeared around the corner. That was intense. How to get home. I walked home, thought about my conversation with Saya still racing through my mind. Did I do enough to protect my secret?
Why do you look so down, Zaki?
I look to my side and Sakura has appeared looking concerned. Oh, it's nothing. She gave me this disbelief look. I just been a lot everything that's going on. I'm still just adjusting to it. Sakura smiled simply.
I totally get it. One day you're just a normal guy. The next you're gotten two magical fairies just popping up whatever they please.
It's good though. Don't get me wrong.
It's just a lot.
Exactly.
Well, if it helped at all, I totally believe you.
You do?
Of course, you're smart and caring and you're talented too. I hope you haven't forget what you're able to accomplish before we even give your own power.
You're right. I need to remember that.
That being said, I prepared to everything I can to help to succeed. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I only want to help.
This is too good for an opportunity to pass up. What should I ask? What should I ask about Sakuya? Where do you come from? Oh, I know Fairy. How long have you already been together? Well, I don't want to be. Hey, that's a rude thing to say. She a fairy. She probably 100-year-old. So I don't ask her age. That would be rude. And this first question, where do you come from? I guess that's normal. How long have you already been? The free probably. One or three? Okay. How about number three? How long have you and Ari been together? Sakuya seemed surprised by the question.
Wow, that's not what I expect you to ask at all.
Did I make a mistake? Sorry, did I?
No, it's okay. Sometimes I forget that you're dealing with other fairy beside me.
Huh?
To answer your question, we haven't always been together. Early on, Aria was hard to control and I was, well, too timid. After some Miss Fairies, we figured out we work better as a team.
How long ago was that?
Not that long, maybe 14 years?
Yeah, I already guessed that. Not that long ago. What do you mean not long ago, Mom? She can see the look on my face.
Trust me, that vary any time in the life of fairy.
That's hard for me to wrap my head around, but I have to just trust her. Well, thanks for answering that. She looked up at me with hopeful eyes.
So, is that it?
Maybe I should dig even deeper. What should I do? Follow and learn more secret about Sakia? Or let it go and move on? Well, as much as I want to know about supernatural thing, what should I do? That what I what? Well, I don't really care. I don't really care about what she. I guess that's it. I don't have much else to say. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for answering that question for me. She reminded me draw.
Oh, okay.
She picked at her nail, and it's clear that she had something else she wanted to share. Had I asked, crap, I think she wanted me to ask her more about herself. Sakia, she forced herself to perk up and smile, but it seemed like she buying something.
No, it's okay. No worries.
I hope that's true. Then an awkward silence between us. I need to leave on a good note. I just want to say again, I'm going to do everything I can to make my wish come true. I'm not going to just sit around expecting you to do it all for me.
That's good. A common misconception is that we can do it all for you, but you need to do it too.
Just keep us close, okay? That's the best advice I can give you. Keep them close. Okay, sure.
Great!
We walked the rest of the way home together before she disappeared. A few days later, I suggest squatting out opposing team to help prepare. The choice is obvious. Volcano, our biggest rival, and the busiest team in the league. Irie and Sakura and I watched as Volcano High beat up on the Lisa's team. This is hard to watch.
It's like volcano is from a different planet or something.
Yeah, they're really good. They win the championship every year.
Not this year.
Even with their help, I don't think can beat this team. But what should I really be watching here? I point out the volcano forward. Takashi, the captain, and the best player on their team. As I retain her gaze on the Takashi, she suddenly gasps. Oh, Arthur, Ari, what's wrong? Sakia, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Sakia focuses on Takashi, her eyes wide and her jaws drop.
Oh no.
What? What's going on? Ari and Sakia exchange a glance. Takashi is definitely under the protection of the power of another fairy. What? Nani? That's not fair! Anyway, okay, the end of episode 4. Bye bye! I'm still reeling from what Ari and Sakia just told me. Takeshi is definitely under the protection and power of another fairy. What? So what you're saying is, I'm going to have a battle against a player with another fairy at some point? Ari not. Seem like you're pretty lucky to have us. You'll be dead on your own. Dead? I don't know about that. What do you mean by that? Ari and Saki look at each other, waiting for the other to speak up. Finally, Ari rolled her eye and speak. The fairy working with Takeshi is a dark fairy. Dark fairy? They're more powerful than an ordinary fairy, and they are harness and darker, more danger from the of energy. So many questions are running through my head. I should find out what I can about this dark fairy to prepare myself. What should I ask about? Ask more information on the dark fairy. Ask about Takichi's relation with the dark fairy. Ask to combat the dark fairy. Number 2, he definitely don't know. Number 3, I think number 3 make more sense. I was worrying about just beating a normal opponent, but the dark fairy. I need to learn more about how to fight that kind of power. How do we go against a dark fairy and win? Saki hesitated before answering.
Well, it's hard to say.
We have no idea, honestly. No idea? We come across a few dark fairy in our time, but we never had to against any of them.
Yeah, honestly, we're short of just staying out of their way.
Well, do you have a guess for how to beat one?
I think the best strategy is to know the enemy.
We need to figure out how to fairy work and exploring that. Well, that's something I guess. I wonder how long Takeshi has been using the power of this fairy. We continue to watch the game in front of us. Tashi by far the best player on the field. We watched her make our four player look completely helpless as he dribbled around them before scoring easily. Something about this looked familiar to me. Wait a second. My pet must be reflecting my surprise because Ari and Saki are staring at me curiously. What is he doing with his face?
I think he's sick. Or itchy? Maybe he has to sneeze.
No! I just realized something. Why hadn't I remembered this before? What is,
What is it?
I I think I have seen Taki use the power before. What?
No way!
We played Volcano High last year. I wasn't on the first team, but I submitted in the afternoon injury. I was on the fence, and I was the last player standing between Takeshi and the goal. But as he approached me, and I know he sounds crazy, I swear he disappeared in the blink of an eye. I totally lost him. Then suddenly he was running by me. I tried to stop him, but at that point, it was too late. I fell on my butt and looked ridiculous, just like this player depending on he now do.
Harry!
What? He fell on his butt? That's funny. Does that ability to spring from another way of vision? Does that seem like something a dark fairy could do?
Yes, definitely.
There are types that are dark magic. It allows for the user to create illusion in the mind of the other people. So in my case, he created an illusion in my mind, and he made it seem like he had disappeared.
To every else, he just ran by you, but to you, he was gone.
Oh. How am I supposed to commit with power like that? It's going to be a lot harder than I expected. I walked home from the scouting volcano high. I was so discouraged after learning Takeshi power that Airi and Sakia decided I needed some time alone to think. Maybe the time alone will be good for me. Hey, Osaki! I turned to see Makoto catching up to me from behind. So much for a long time. Makoto catch up to me and he warm smile at me, immediately forget wanting to be alone. Hey Makoto!
I saw you scouting volcano high, but you seem so down about it.
I didn't realize I was being watched. At least she didn't see me talking to Airi and Sakuya. She think I was going crazy. Oh, yeah. She can see now that I'm discouraged by what I saw.
It's Takashi, isn't it? He's a pretty great player.
Yeah, pretty great. She looked over at me and grabbed my arm.
Hey, don't get discouraged.
How can I not be? He's unstoppable.
I'm still hopeful for the next tournament
Why?
because of you.
Because of me?
I watched you working hard for years and it's finally paying off. Watching you the last couple of days, I finally truly believe we can win it all.
She stopped walking and held my hand.
I need you to do something for me.
Uh, mm, yeah, sure. What is it?
I believe in you, but
She hesitated before finishing her thought.
Do you believe in you?
Do I?
Do you see it? When you look in the mirror, do you see someone who will lead us to victory?
I look deeper in her eye and see how thoughtfully she is, and I don't want to crush it. How do I answer? Be strong and tell her you have the will take you win. Tell her that I'm you sure have what it takes. Alright, fine. Time to back up. Be proud. Be strong. Fake it until you make it. Fake it? I smile and nod toward Makoto. I do.
You do?
I do. What is this feeling? It's like the more I say it, the more I believe it. Hell yeah! I feel as strong as I ever. Suddenly I robbed this important moment. I swept Makoto off her feet and hold her in the air.
What?
We're gonna do it! We're gonna win! Makoto smiled but looked a bit overwhelmed by my sudden burst of enthusiasm. Sorry. I put her back down, but as I go to remove my hand from her hips, she held them in place. What? She held my hand on her hips and looked up into my eyes.
No, I like this.
I've always been told that girl confidence. I guess isn't working. Oh, okay. I keep my hand on her hip and she put her hand around my waist. What is happening? You know, I've been watching for you for years. Yeah? You always manage the team. I don't mean just a manager. He always seems to be more interesting player. Most interesting? Even it's not clear to everyone, I can see your passion and determination. You love soccer more than anyone ever met. So when you were struggling, I always thought you just needed to believe in yourself a little more. Makoto. And now, watching you furious, hearing you say you believe in yourself, tears well up in her eyes. I just feel like it's finally happening for you. And I'm proud. She thinks this all because I got more confidence? If she knew the truth, I don't think she'd be feeling this way. I can feel my mood sink, and Makoto frowns. With a sad face. I can tell her the truth. She strokes my face with her hand and curves my mouth into a smile. You're gonna win it all. I believe in you. So smile. She's so sweet. I can't help but smile in return. She softly put her hand on my cheek, and it feels like we are getting closer and closer. A huge trucks fly by, horn blaring. In shock as our old trance, we continue to walk home in an awkward silence. When the road split, we say goodbye. Awkward. At the next soccer practice, we spend the first half of the practice working in bench duel. This is the perfect for me, because if I'm going to use Irie power without getting caught, I need to get better at it. No more making giant hole in the soccer nets. I can feel the sting added by Irie power right now. Even though she's not here, I need to learn how to harness this and fast. In my last conversation with Ari, she told me that her power, if I use it at full capacity, can grant superhuman physical strength. But for my use, I can make it too strong. It needs to be used without raising suspicion. Just me, a soccer ball, and an empty net and the far end of the soccer field. Alright, let's get to work. What move should I attempt? Oh, move? Well, I don't know much about soccer. Let's see the option. Try to kick the ball into the top corner of the net. Try to kick the ball up to the air. Oh, try to pass the ball. Oh, let's try the coolest one. Keep ball in the air. Let's try something a bit more fancy. Since I got this power now, I kick the ball up into the air and then kick out of the air into the net. Oh, I wish it was animated. The ball and clip into the air. While it up the air, I leap over my feet, expecting to meet the ball on my way down, but I will shoot the ball by 6 feet or so. I land back down to the ball, land in front of me. Okay, let's try that again. I tip the ball into the air, but this time I try to jump very lightly. I still leap much higher than normal, but I'm in line with the ball. I kick the ball out of the air, and the force of my kick spin my body several times in the air. Whoa! The ball hit the post, and ball bounced back at me, whacking me in the stomach. Oh, that wasn't great. Alright, I still have some serious work to do to control this power. Right on cue, I reapproach. Perfect. How is going over here? Well, not great, huh? Still too strong? Exactly. Is it possible for you to grant me this power in a more subtle way? Huh? Usually people want the full force of my power, so I'm not used to controlling it. The best thing is to work on one and learn how to balance each other out. Do you have time to do that now? It does seem like you would have a lot more with her, but I have other stuff to work on as well. I should answer Irie. Other stuff? What other stuff you could be more important? Okay, I agree the one-on-one section with Irie. Oh, one-on-one. Okay, let's work together. Great. Irie smiled and then quickly tried to hide it. I mean, you know, whatever. You seem to need it, so I guess I'll help. Nice try, Ari. I know you're excited. So, how should we do this? Well, I guess first I should just watch you play without my power. Got it. I feel the blushing string lightning and disappear, and I go back to the feeling like myself. For a few minutes, I play in front of Irie normally. I do a few kicks, I do some dribbling, I do some jumping jack. I try to do enough for her to see my full range physical ability. Okay, how was that? I think I get a feel for how you normally play. Now, I give you more my power back. Suddenly, I feel a shot of strength and energy. Now, play as normal as you can. Now, for a few minutes, I put on a ridiculous display of superhuman ability. Dribble blazingly fast and kick incredibly hard. See? This is way too much. Okay. She moved her body toward me and placed her hands against my chest. This may feel a bit weird at first, but I'm going to stay in a lockstep with your movement and try to adjust my power. She stepped closer and wrapped her arm around me. I felt her body press up against mine. Whoa, this is making her to focus on playing. For a few minutes with her attached to me, I did the same drill I was doing before. With each move, I can feel her on my body. She tightened and loosened and she tried to calibrate. Even though she attaches to help with my power, I can't help but feel it's much more intimate than just that. With each move, we become more since I can feel that her ability to control her power getting better and better. When you feel almost normal, like I'm stronger and faster, but not absolutely so, I stop. As I stop, I swear I can feel her arm around me even tighter. I look down and see that she holding me on with her eyes closed. Eh? My heart raced. What is happening? She detached me from me, and I turn around and face her. I can see that Ari is blushing. That was something wasn't it? Yeah, it was. She moved closer to me and laid her head on my chest. Was that exciting? Exciting? I better play off and nothing. No, not at all. She smiled and I suddenly realized she listened to my heartbeat. Someone should tell your heart is racing. I mean, I was running, right? It looked like she isn't buying it. We stand there in that moment for a while before she finally let go and stepped away. Well, that should help, right? She winked at me. With that, she disappeared. Well, I guess we'll see if that makes a difference. Before I have a chance to work on or anything else, the coach blow his whistle. Oh, I know what that means. Across the field, the entire team come together for a group practice session. Am I ready to try this power in front of everyone again? Will I be able to control them? Okay, across the field. Am I ready to try this power in front of everyone again? Will I be able to control them? I ran over to the coach along with everyone else. It's time for scrimmage. Separate into the red and white team and find your place. We do this all the time at the training. We split into red and the white team and play against one another. As a nervous as I am, this is the perfect situation to try out my new powers. I joined the white team and my position as right forward. The game started instantly. I can feel Saki applause surging through me. The red team passed the ball back and front and began to move on the field. I feel as if I can see what they're going to do before they even do it. A red team player glanced to his right and suddenly everything seems to slow down. In slow motion, I see his glance and I see his foot begin to move to make the pass. In that moment, I ran to the space in between him and his target. When he passed the ball, I arrived out of nowhere and steal the ball. Wow, that felt amazing. Go, Sakia! I dribbled the ball across the pillar and prostitute the defender. How should I play this? Use the string to overcome them like Irie would want. Outsmart them like Sake would want. Use my speed to push them like Makoto would want. Wait, what? How do you know Ari would want, Sake would want, and Makoto would want? Nani? Okay, use this thing, overcome them like Ari would want. Outsmart them. Use my speed. Okay, I like speed. Rather than think of the fairies, my mind immediately drifted to the Makoto. What would Makoto want me to do? You glanced at her? I see her face in my eye. She always believed in me. She would want me to do it myself and to use my willpower to perform. As I see the two defender close in on me, I make a decision. I've seen the two defenders in practice before, and I know they're closer in me together. Just as they move toward me, I run as hard as I can. In between the two of them. Oh no, I'm not fast enough. I suddenly hear Makoto's voice in my head. You can do it. I believe in you. Makoto. I push with all my willpower and just barely make it by them. I can hear Makoto from the sideline cheering. Yay, Asaki! I finally arrive at the goal. Here my chance to try out Ari power and see if our practice help. I went up and kicked the ball as hard as I can. But the shot is fieldable and weakly flies to the goal line, who easily save it. Oh no, it didn't work. And this was the story for the rest of for the first half. None of my shots were strong enough. What's going on? I thought Ari and I had figured it out. The rest of the first half of the game is frustrating. Even though I can outplay the defender, I can score any goal. At halftime, I jog to the sideline and find Irie. I pull her aside, hoping to get some answer. Irie, what's going on? I'm not getting any boost to my string. In fact, I feel even weaker. A discouraged look crossed her face. I'm trying, okay? Maximizing my power is easy, but controlling is another matter. Oh man, she actually taking this really hard. Can I figure it out, okay? Just, just get off my back. Sorry. She looked crestfallen. Can I help? No, I just need to concentrate it. That's all. I figured it out. I think I may have upset her. I turned to head back into the game when I hear a familiar voice behind me. Are you talking to someone? Oh crap! I didn't realize anyone was around. Me? No! Just, pissing myself up. Marco looked at me skeptically but smiled. You're looking pretty good out there. You think so? I haven't been able to score any goal though. Hmm. You need to work on your shooting a bit, but otherwise you look weak and confident. You'll be on the first team before you know it, I'm sure. Makoto always knows exactly what to say. Well, I should head back out there. Good luck. As Makoto walked away, I can see that she about to trip on a soccer ball that she doesn't see. Oh no. Makoto stepped on the ball and slipped backward into the air. I need to save her. Should I catch her? Why are you asking should I catch her? Of course you do, my man. I can just let her fall. I need to do something. I quickly darted toward her. She shot up into the air and her legs fly upward. What? I laughed under her just in time and I catch her perfectly in my arm. Gotcha! I felt her body land in my arm and I cushioned her fall as softly as I can. Oh! She looked up at me with a mixture of surprise and delight. Oh, Asaki, thank you. I smiled and shrugged. You think I could just let you fall? Never! She smiled and rather than getting up, I felt her sink deeper into my arm. Whoa, this is pretty nice actually. But what should I do now? She looked up at me expectantly. You're lighter than I thought you'll be. Lighter? Did you think I look heavy? Oh, oops. No, that's not what I meant. I just. I'm just messing with you. You're so easy. Oh, right. Of course. I was just. I never know what to say in situation like this. Situation like what? Well, here goes nothing. Situation like holding a cute girl in your arm. She blushed. Wow, smooth. Cute? Oh man. Yeah, cute. She looked deep into my eye. I think you're cute. I think you're cute too. Really? She not seriously. A long time. Makoto, you been my friend for so long, but looking at you now, it's changing how I felt. I started to lean into toward her, and I feel like she pulling me in closer and closer. She closed her eye and I closed mine. Time to see him slow down. And as I finally closed in, as I expected, the whistle. The thrill of the sound of the whistle interrupting us. Whoa! Oh. Marco gave up and knocked toward the field. You better get out there. She's right. No time to think about what just happened, I guess. I ran back out onto the field for the second half of the scrimmage. Alright, time to try this again. The game restarted and I bought my time waiting for my opportunity. Finally, when the time is right, I use Sakuya power to guess the opponent move and steal the ball. I approach the goal. What should I do? Try to use eyebrow again. Look at eyebrow and I need to do this myself. Hey. Just trying, alright? It's practice. Alright, Irie. Let's see what adjusts you made. If I'm going to make my first team and go to the championship, I need to make this work. I use Irie to shoot the ball, but it's weak, just like before. The goalie made the easy save. I look over to the sideline, where I see Ari looking discouraged and frustrated. I feel bad, but I can keep doing this. Forget it. Ari is not working. I'm going to have to do this on my own. I shake my head to Ari. I see her shoulders slump, and she disappears. Looks like I'm not going to be using Airi Power for the rest of the game. It's up to just me and Sakuya. The rest of the game play out and I find Sakuya and I make a great team. I scored the 2-goal assist on the third and the white team goes to win the game. I know I didn't look as powerful as I could have in the Airi Power vote, but that was still the best game I ever had. On the sideline, after the game, the team is amazed by my progress. Makoto ran to me, beaming. See? What have I been telling you? I knew you could do it. I can't help but smile and blush. Yeah, I guess you're right. The coach approached us. Nice job, Ozaki. Keep this up and I have to find a spot for you and the first team. He walked away and when he's fair decent away, Makoto whacked me on the arm. Oh my god, it's happening. You're gonna make the first team. Well, he said I will if I keep it up. And he will, of course. She squeezed my hand and ran up to finish her managing duties. Wow, I never seen her so happy. It made me feel good to know I can make her feel that way. Across the field, by the bleacher, I see Sakuya. She waved at me and come over to her, so I jog in the direction. I always jog. I jog up to Sakuya, who looked like as thrilled as Makoto did. That was amazing. It was fun, right? You make a great team. I think so too. Honestly, I owe you to so much, Sakuya. You already helped me so much, and I can thank you enough. Sakuya blushed. It's not just your power, it's also your possibility. You believe in me, and that gives me just as much of the boost as your power. If you ever think of a way for me to repay you, just let me know. I can see that Sakuya isn't sure what to say. Then a slight smile spread across her face. Well, I actually know a way for you to thank me. Huh? Oh. I don't even think of it as a thanking me. I think of it was the payment. Repayment? Sakuya smiled playfully. Yep, you owe me. Okay. What were you thinking? A hug. A hug? Yep. As a repayment for my help, I want you to hug me. Those are my terms. A hug? She's sweet and pretty cute. A hug won't be so bad, right? What should I do? I mean, I'll, I'll, I grant her wish. A hug couldn't hurt, right? Yeah. I might even been kinda nice. I shave awkwardly. Alright, here goes nothing. I open my arm wide and wrap them around Sakuya, holding her loosely. It felt like formality, with our body barely touching. Is this what she wanted? But I felt her slowly pull her closer to me, inch by inch. And then she pulled me in the tight and we locked in a warm, intimate embrace. I can feel her soft body pressed up against mine. This must be what she wanted. She leaned her head against my chest. She sighed softly. Your heart is racing. No, isn't. I I don't know what you're talking about. She, is it this nice? Yeah, it is nice. Really nice. It suddenly dawned on me. Wait, I covered in sweat. I must stink so bad. I tried to pull away, but she continues to hold me close. Yeah, you just realized that? No, stay. But I, I just remember it. What? Remember it? But, but I just remember. I'm so sweaty. I must smell so bad. So what? I don't mind. What's a strange girl? Are you sure? Yes. Now stop talking about it. We hold each other for a few more moments. I was so nervous. About what? About asking for this. Oh? Why? I watched you with Makoto and Airi, and I just fear that I'm not special to you. You special to me? Really? Very special. Actually, I mean, just look at us. We make a great team out there. Yeah, we do. And you're so kind and understanding. I feel like I can be myself around you. You have no idea how happy that makes me. She squeezed me closing again and we stay holding each other for a few moments. Suddenly, I heard a voice from her behind me. Hey, Ozaki! I totally realized you're watching me hug in the air on me! Are you? I'm fine, yeah! Totally normal thing happening over here! My teammate just blinked slowly before walking away. I really have to be more careful. We need to talk about something else, though. Saki nodded her head. Airi. Yeah, we try a bunch of different methods, but her power doesn't seem to work right for me. Her power works a lot differently than mine, so it's hard for her to offer advice. Her power requires so much more willpower to control. It must be so hard for her. Do you think there's anything I can do to help? Sakuya thinks to herself. Hmm. I don't know if this help will help, but one thing I know for sure is that she has lost confidence in herself. With her power being so focused on willpower and control, I have to think that her lack of confidence make it even harder. So you think I can help her confidence? For sure. She needs to know you believe in her, even though things haven't been going well. Okay, yeah, I can try to help her with that. Great. Well, I need to head inside. Gotcha. See you around. I heard toward the locker room. I undressed in the locker room, and everyone is joking around, congratulating me on a good game. As I packing everything away, a group of first team players called me over to their group. Mako is in the group with them, so I started next to her. What's going on? You just been invited to take part in the first team test of the courage. Um, okay. What does that mean? It's a game where people pair up and go to the nearby graveyard to prove their bravery. Great graveyard? That sounds like scary. Oh, graveyard? Cool. I'm not scared of that. She can see right through me. Right. I watched the captain walk around with that hat that has slip of paper with the name inside. Pick a piece of the paper. The name of your partner will be written on it. The player and their partner are required to bring back a token from the graveyard to prove they finished the course. The captain gets to me and hold up the hat. I reach in and pull out a small piece of paper. I slowly open it and read it. It says Makoto. Oh, lucky! Okay, the end of episode 6. Bye bye.